Hey everyone, so it's Jessica and I wanted to do a tutorial for you all today. So the look that I decided to do is just a really natural, neutral look, and I don't wear makeup every day, but if I did, this would probably be the look that I'd wear. So let's get started. So before I ever start any of my makeup, I put on lip conditioner from MAC. And it's just so that by the time I'm done with all my makeup, my lips are hydrated, so that when I put on my lipstick, it goes on smoothly. So the first thing that I'm going to start off with the eyes is MAC's Bare Study Paint Pot, and this is going to act as my primer, so that the eyeshadow has something to stick to. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but I already finished this eye. And it's just really neutral and natural. You know, as natural as you can get, like wearing makeup, I guess. So I'm just going to take a little bit on my finger, and I'm going to put this all over the lid, and I'm just spreading it out evenly, all over, up to the brow bone. And once you're done with that, next I'm going to take, it's just an eyeshadow brush. I don't even know what brand this is. It just says eyeshadow on it, and yeah, it's just a regular eyeshadow brush. So I'm going to take MAC's eyeshadow in Vanilla, and it's just like a really natural pale color. It looks like that. And just if you have a darker skin tone, I would suggest using a little bit of a darker color. You just want something about 1 to 2 shades lighter than your natural skin tone. So I'm going to take a little bit of vanilla, and I'm going to start putting that all over the lid. And I'm going to apply this color pretty generously because it doesn't show up very much on my skin just because it's so natural. So I'm going to pack this on pretty heavy because I want the lid to be lighter so that it stands out, so that it pops. And sorry if I sound a little funny, I'm sick. So I'm taking a little bit more, packing that on, and now it's getting pretty light. So I'm just blending this up until under the brow bone. And so it's basically going all over your lid. And then I'm going to take a little bit of MAC Gesso, and this, if I can get it out, is just a matte white color. And the reason I'm taking this is to make that light color stand out even more. So I want it to be really light, really, not white, but just really pale all over the lid. And the reason for this is that so that when I put the darker color in the crease, it contrasts. So the next thing you want to do is take a matte brown, like a medium toned brown, and I'm going to be taking this color right here. And it's actually from, oh, I dropped my little thing. It's from the Loreal palette, like a quad, and it's in 804. It doesn't have like a name, I guess. It's just numbers. So I'm just going to take a little bit on my brush of that matte brown color, the medium brown, and I'm going to start putting this in my crease. So that's right here. Like that. And then after you apply the color, you're going to want to start blending it out. So you don't want to take the color down into your lid area because you want that to stay bright and white. But what you do want to do is you want to blend it into your crease and up. So don't get more color when you're going into the brow bone area because you still want that to be light. But what you want to do is you want to take what's already on your brush that you've been blending and bring it up into underneath the brow bone. So I used to be afraid of putting color, or not putting color, but after using this brush in the darker color, like bringing it right here because I thought it would make it look brown, but it doesn't. It's just going to blend it out. Because you don't want it to be brown on it right under your brow bone. You just want it to gradually fade so that it's kind of a transition. So you're going to keep blending this. Just blend it out. Remember, don't take it to the lid. You're staying at the crease and above. So you're just blending this out. And I kind of take my finger and make sure it's staying sharp at the edge. Grabbing a little bit more color, I'm going to put this right into the crease to give more definition. So this is the part where it's really up to you and like your comfort. You can leave it pretty light, like this, and very, very, very natural, or as you blend, you can see, you know, hey, like I want a little more definition. So you grab a little more color and you want to pop that right into the crease. And you're just adding more and more dimension. So I think I'm about satisfied with this darkness. So I'm going to just make sure everything's blended out fine. And then I'm going to go back in with that vanilla and pop it into the brow bone, just to go over to make sure that I didn't, you know, completely get rid of the lightness under the brow. And then I'm going to go ahead and do my brows. I'm using Milani Easybrow pencil in Natural Taupe, that's the color. And I really like this. I don't usually like pencils. I use powder, but I really like this one because it doesn't apply too much color, and it has kind of a waxy texture, so it keeps your brows in place. That way you don't have to do the powder and then the wax. It's just kind of 2 in 1. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and trace the bottom part of my brow, and then kind of start filling in the middle, and then work my way up to the top of the brow, where you're just following your natural, you know, brow shape. And then you want to fill in very gently the front of the brow. And it's going to look a little harsh at first, but that's what the spoolie on the other end of this pencil is. So you take this and you're going to brush through, and this is going to soften the color so that it's not so harsh and it doesn't look like you just drew your eyebrows in. So you're going to take that right through and just kind of shape your brows with the waxy texture in the pencil. You're going to kind of shape your brows the way you want them. There we go. And once you're done with that, the next step is liner. So I'm just going to be taking a pencil liner. This is from Jordana. These are really cheap. You can get them at a lot of little beauty stores. And this is in 02 Black. And it's just a pencil liner. You can use any brand. They're like, you know, all similar. So I don't like to tug on my eye, because when you do that, you're going to create wrinkles. But I do like to hold it in place so that when I'm running the pencil, my skin's not like moving along. So I kind of just hold, you know, put a little pressure right here, close my eye, and then I sweep the brush. And it helps keep my skin like taut and in place, but without pulling it and causing those wrinkles. So this doesn't have to be perfect. You're just going to kind of run that along the lash line, but you do want the outer part to be thicker and the inner part, it gets thin as you go in towards the inner part of the eye. So you just kind of, you know, put a little color there, and you're going to grab just any angled brush. This one actually doesn't have anything on it. I don't know where it's from, but it's just a little angled brush. You're going to hold the skin, and then you're going to start blending this out. And you're just going to, this helps to, when you run it, the eyeliner, sorry, I can't multitask. When you run the brush over the eyeliner, it's going to soften the effect so that it's not like a harsh black line. It's going to kind of blend it out. It actually makes it a little more smoky. So hold the skin and blend. You're just kind of tracing what you did. And also, you can create a little flick, a little wing right there. Because what you're going to do is you're going to drag the product up into like a little flick. And it creates like that little wing. Make sure both sides are even. And then the next step is to curl your lashes and put on mascara. So curl your lashes. Mascara. and I like to put mascara on the bottom lashes, but if you want a really natural subtle look, you might want to skip this step, just because it does add like a little more drama. Okay, and that's it for the eyes. It's really natural, really easy. I used 3 colors, but you could really get away using 2, just like that light color on the lid that's 1 to 2 shades lighter than your skin color, and then the medium brown matte color. And you could really get away with those 2, because I added in the matte white color, but that's just to, kind of brighten it a little more. So you could just use 2 eyeshadows and then a little bit of liner and you're done. So let me zoom in a little bit so you can see. Let's see if I can figure this out. There we go. So it's really simple and natural, and yeah. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and yeah, see you next time. Bye.